You know, there's nothing worse than a phone call calling you at the very exact time you're doing a recording that's going to help tons of people around the world. Because when the phone call comes in, the recording stops and it cuts off. I just did a very long recording talking about vegan and plant-based diets, and then my baby calls in and the phone tells me, it prompted me, it said, even before the call came in, a message popped up on the recording saying, when the phone call comes through, the recording's going to stop. So I'm like, phone call? And all of a sudden, I see the phone alert pop up, and it's her calling, and the recording stopped. So now I'm starting the second one, actually the third one, all over again. Hello. What I said in the beginning, I want to say it again. She threw up. My customer, been a very good customer of mine, she threw up. What am I talking about? Well, she had been vegan for several months, and she started off with flat tummy tea. Now, let me give you some history about that. We met several months ago, and she saw me. I made a post on Facebook. She saw the post on Facebook. She contacted me, inboxed me. When she inboxed me, I responded back to her. I found out she lived here in Jacksonville, Florida. So then I called her on the phone, and we had a conversation about the benefits of the flat tummy tea, how it works for you. And then I told her I was vegan, and the conversation made a twist. So now I'm talking to her about the benefits of being vegan, eating a plant-based diet, that I've been vegan for almost 10 years, and she was thoroughly amazed by that. What I didn't know was that after the conversation was completed, she went cold turkey that night. Cold turkey, which means she stopped eating all meats, stopped drinking all dairy, stopped eating all eggs, went cold turkey 100%, and became vegan. I found this out a week later. I spoke to her again, and she said, yeah, I've been vegan for a week now. I was like, wow, okay, wow. And she told me that what she's been experiencing, what she's been feeling, how the smell of cooked meat makes her feel nauseous now. You know, meat she's been eating all of her life. Now all of a sudden, just to smell it cooking from the microwave makes her feel like she's got to throw up. Very, very powerful. Now, here's what happened. Again, she's been vegan for several months, so she wanted to find out how her body would react to eating certain foods. So what she did was, we had a conversation, telephone conversation today, and what she did was, she said she took one little piece of meat. It wasn't that big, but one little piece of chicken, and ate it. And as soon as she ate it, she had an immediate reaction. She threw up. She said she kept throwing up, spitting this stuff up. And her sister was asking her, girl, what's wrong with you? And she told her what was going on. And she said, well, you know what? You need to stay away from that stuff. And then after she went through that ordeal, she said, nobody ever has to worry about me eating that stuff again. She said she felt terrible. And that's what happens after you've been vegan for some time. Now, it doesn't take a long time. You can be vegan for 1 week. If you commit fully to being vegan for 1 week, you have the exact same reaction. You eat a piece of chicken, animal product, eggs, whatever you want, even a cup of coffee. If you have a cup of coffee, you're going to feel nauseous, you're going to feel sick, you're going to throw it up. Why? Because your body now has been so cleansed and detoxed. The pH of your blood has become more oxygenated, more alkaline. You've probably heard about the thing, I talk a bit about alkaline and acidic pH values. Well, the more alkaline the blood is, you do not get illnesses. So if your blood pH is slightly more acidic, that means less alkaline, has less oxygen in it than what it should be, you make yourself prone to all types of illnesses and diseases. It's almost like a breeding ground because you're not at your healthiest. So what a vegan diet or a raw plant-based vegan diet does, it helps keep your blood level, your blood pH alkaline, so overall keeps your body healthy. Now there's certain parts of the body that needs to be acidic. Like for example, a woman's vagina has to be acidic in order to function properly. These other parts of the body needs to be acidic also. But your blood, the pH of your blood has to be slightly more alkaline and less acidic. So the more alkaline your pH of the blood is, around 7.3 or 7.4, that's considered to be a healthy pH. When it goes down to 6.5 or 6.7, you're sick. you probably got cancer or some other disease. If you haven't gotten it then, it's about to happen, because now your body's not at its healthiest. You got a very acidic pH. You probably suffer from low energy, migraines, and a host of other things altogether. So when you go to a plant-based diet or a vegan diet, preferably a raw vegan diet, your blood becomes fully oxygenated. The blood pH becomes, it always stays slightly more alkaline than acidic, so you stay in a healthy state. And that's what happens. So the reason why she threw up, because the food she was eating were acidic foods. These foods causes her body to become very acidic. And it also affects the pH of the blood. The pH of the blood also drops and becomes slightly acidic. But the initial reaction she had is because now her body has been so thoroughly cleansed and detoxed that it sees that stuff as poison. Because these foods that she ate, these animal foods, causes inflammation in the body. So it causes an immediate inflammatory reaction in her body that caused her to throw up. Her body, we gotta get this stuff out of our system right now. Go to the bathroom. It produced an immediate inflammatory reaction. And that's what happens when you eat animal products. It sets the body on fire, so to speak. Your body becomes full of inflammation. And if you've been eating that way for a while, you may not initially feel it, but this is what's happening inside your body. And it shows up later on in life as migraines, maybe some high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a disease, cancer, these diabetes, all these, it shows up. And it's a direct result of the diet or the foods you're eating. So when you purge yourself of all that animal stuff and you go plant-based, now your body is a lot healthier, a lot more energetic. You naturally drop weight. It's a natural weight loss. If you want to drop some weight, go vegan. Preferably raw vegan. You will drop weight. You look like a totally different person. So after going through that ordeal, she understood what real food is and what poison is. Her body told her, this stuff is poison, we gotta get rid of this stuff. And it happened just like that. So if you're thinking about going vegan, raw vegan, plant-based, expect these things to happen. It's a good thing though, because it's gonna deter you from ever wanting to feel that way again. And secondly, it's gonna help you understand how food impacts your body. And the shocking thing about this is here's what shocks a lot of people. They've been eating this way all their life. You know, you grew up on a farm and you're used to eating steak and chicken and fish and all these foods, beef, all this stuff all the time, and you never have a reaction like that. It's never bothered you, so you think. It is affecting your body though. But the thing about it, what shocks people is that, you know what, I've eaten this stuff all my life. Now here I am, I'm going vegan, and many people think that's just a different way of eating. You know, you just decide, instead of eating chicken and fish, you're just eating some vegetables. No, you just decide to eat differently. But you don't correlate the two, that there's a powerful, impactful change on your body based on that decision that you're walking out now. And when that happens, and you try to go back and cross that bridge and go back to the other side and have this chicken, have this coffee, you get sick as ever. And it's one of the worst feelings in the world. When I gave up butter pecan ice cream, which is the last thing for me to give up, I would just eat little teaspoonfuls. Just a teaspoon. And then immediately after that teaspoon, after I swallow it, I felt an immediate reaction, an increase in phlegm in my throat. I'm clearing my throat. I'm itching. It feels like I'm about to catch a cold. My whole body just reacts vehemently to that teaspoon of butter pecan ice cream. And it takes me about 5 days to clear my system of that. 1 teaspoon of ice cream took me 5 days to get out of my system. 5 days for those symptoms to leave my body. That wasn't worth it. So I had to have a talk with myself. I said, self, you gotta leave this alone. And after about 6 different occasions, maybe 5 occasions, and realized, you know what, I gotta let this stuff go. I let this stuff go. But if you're thinking about going vegan or having a plant-based diet, this is what happens. That's what happened to Jennifer. You know, she'd been vegan for a while, several months, ate a piece of chicken, and she threw up. So it's a powerful, powerful thing. Going vegan has tons of benefits. If you're suffering from allergies, go vegan. You don't have to be raw vegan, but if you really want to get a powerful jump start on improving your health, getting off of medication, then I suggest going raw vegan for 30 days at least. 30 days, 6 weeks. Just give it a shot. And if you don't know how to do it, I have plans for that. You know, you can start off with the smoothies. Making smoothies twice a day, 3 times a day is the simplest, easiest, fastest way to go vegan. To make that transition, and then invest in some fruit bowls. You know, have a fruit bowl for a snack, a fruit bowl for lunch. Have a couple of salads, but just take some baby steps. There's a lot of ways you can do, things you can buy to make that transition to going vegan, and just do it for 30 days. When you go for 30 days, a lot of things happen. You see a lot of benefits: weight loss, energy levels, energy increases. Your skin has a bit more of a glow. Wrinkles start to disappear. You just feel great. You sleep like a baby. You start to see a lot of changes inside even your stool. When you go to the bathroom, you notice a change in your stool, in your bowel movements. If you're not regular, you're going to be a whole lot more regular, but you're going to feel healthy and energetic and fully alive. So if you want a plan for success, if all you want to do is win and you need a plan of action, I have meal plans for you. Raw vegan meal plans is what I specialize in because that's what I do. I do raw vegan. I've been raw vegan now for almost 10 years. So I know how to help you win. I know how to help you make that transition. I know how to baby step you into the raw vegan meal plan. And it's done with smoothies. Now let me explain what I mean by smoothie. Because smoothie and shakes are used interchangeably, but they're two different things totally altogether. When you call something a shake, if you go to the store to buy a shake, if you make a shake yourself, that shake and all shakes contain some type of dairy in it. It might be milk, it might be yogurt, it might be ice cream, or a combination. Shakes are dairy derived. When you have a smoothie, smoothies are all plant-based. It has fruits and vegetables and seeds and things of that nature, things that come from plants. And when you buy almond milk or soy milk or hemp milk or flax milk or oat milk or all this or rice milk or walnut milk or cashew milk, all these other types of milks, those are all plant-based. So it's not really milk, it's called milk because it has this white-looking substance. But those are plant-based milks. So anything plant-based is called smoothie. Anything dairy-based is called the shake. Those are the two differences. And one other major difference, let me point this out. The major difference between a smoothie and a shake, aside from this one has milk in it, the major difference is this smoothie also has levels of oxygen. Because when you blend these fruits and vegetables, before you blend it, they have oxygen in it. They have some type of oxygen content in it. You put it in the smoothie and blend it. Now you just liquefied everything, and it still has that oxygen inside the smoothie. So when you're drinking the smoothie, you're not only drinking nutrients, minerals, and vitamins, and all this other good stuff and fiber. When you drink it, you're also drinking oxygen, and your body absorbs the oxygen straight to the bloodstream. So that's why you feel energetic, and your skin starts to glow. You feel so great. The shake has no oxygen. It may have some minerals, may have some calcium, may have some vitamins, but the shake is pretty much enzyme dead. There's no living enzymes in there. The smoothie has living enzymes, the shake has dead enzymes. So you are a living organism, so which one do you think you will operate best on? Living enzymes because you are made up of living enzymes, or dead enzymes? Think about that for a second. That's powerful by itself. Once you grasp that concept, you may never ever want to have another shake again in your life. If you're drinking shakes, move to smoothies, and your body will get super fine and bang bang energetic. That said, thank you for watching. I gotta go right now and prepare some things for some people as far as flat tummy tea. But thank you for watching. And if you have any questions at all, inbox me, comment on this video below right here, and we will definitely keep it moving. And for all you YouTubers out there, I want to thank you for subscribing, hit the subscribe button,